Hey everyone, this is Mike, and I'm here with Isaac, and we're here to talk about some Valve. Actually, we're here to talk about the Steam machine because it's officially been revealed. I mean, well, it's been revealed for a while, but the price has been revealed, and just I mean, I'm just gonna straight up just cut the brass tacks and says it's what I expected when it comes to a price, but a lot of people are not happy with the price that they revealed. And yeah, it's got a lot of people up in arms saying like this thing is very much not going to sell very well. I mean, I do have a like it brought up here, but just to clarify, the price has been revealed for the Steam machine is going to be around 1,400, or rather $1,050, $1,000 and 50 1,050, and yeah, a lot of people are not happy with that price, especially when you considering the price of other gaming consoles like the PS5 and Xbox Series X, which the Xbox Series X has been around like I believe $500 mark. Base PS5 is 600, and the Pro model is $900. Yeah, it's not a price that a lot of people are expecting for a tabletop style console. Well, it's a PC, but it's treated as a set top console, and yeah, it's a lot of people are chalking it up to the increasing of the RAM prices, but a lot of other people are also saying that just Valve is just being greedy. Whichever side you are on, a lot of people are just not going for it. That's the long and short of it. Now, besides all that, I'm just kind of curious what your thoughts are on it, bro.
I honestly thought it was okay. I know it's a little weird to say that. I'm okay with the price point. I know it's a little weird to say that because, like you said, I think, first of all, like, just to get. I know it's weird because they're trying to sell it as a console, but like you said, it's still a PC.
Yes.
I think because I was sitting there trying to think about who are they trying to sell this to. I think is one of my issues, and I think the only two questions I can only come off my head is a person that already it has consoles, right? Because
Yes.
I'm guessing at this point you either own an Xbox and or a PlayStation, or maybe both. And I think these are for console players that want to experience PC gaming without needing to build a PC.
Yes. Yeah, I pretty much, very much so. I believe that's who will. That's who will appeal to this the most.
And I think there is an audience for that because, like you said, if you want to be able to experience all of that, I think the Steam machine will be able to offer you a amazing library of PC games that you'll be able to get hooked up on, as well as some games that are also from Xbox and probably still on PC from PlayStation.
Yeah.
For the short period of time on top of that too. And I know that people are kind of bashing on the price point too, but like think about that. I mean, that's what a normal home computer would honestly cost if you were to buy it from like a Costco or a Walmart or any retail store to begin with. So, and another thing too, going back to what I was saying about the enthusiasts too, like, and you also have to remember, man, like, because of what artificial intelligence has done at the moment, everything's going up. So, like, and then I think another thing I was thinking about it too was like building a PC can be intimidating for people that don't know how to build one correctly.
Yes.
Like, because I remember a couple of years ago when I was fixing the PC right now, and I wanted to be able to top it off with maybe I forgot the specs, but I originally wanted to top it off with a new CPU, just so I can get as much mileage out of my old rig before I can sit down and make something. And while going through it, for the first time ever, was having PC trouble to the point that I basically I basically short circuit my motherboard, and to the point that I had to put $500 to get that repaired. Like, so think about how intimidating it is to just sit down and build a computer. Like, and now in the world that we currently live in, where I was just looking at price points for GPUs, they're still around like $500, $600, or even 12 grand just for GPUs alone. So, I mean, if for anybody that is looking to at least get a smaller, PC starter, I think this is a great price point for anybody that wants to be able to sit down and participate in the PC gaming community. Now, there was also a little bit of saying that originally they were trying to go for $850. If that was honestly the case, then that's a steal, in my opinion. I think that's a steal. And I think that model also comes without a controller, which at the end of the day, you have plenty of controllers. Again, like this is kind of like a PC console hybrid where you can use any controller that you want and still play it. Like, again, we use basically Xbox controllers and PC5 controls already on your PCs to begin with. So I don't know why people are really hating on this price point gimmick. I think for where we're living right now, determined on the cost, I'm not hating on it.
Well, I generally feel it's because people wanted this thing to basically go directly head to head with the console market, with PlayStation and Xbox and Nintendo Switch. And realistically, that's probably not what they wanted to do to begin with, considering...
It never seemed like that was their goal.
Like, yeah, but that's what everyone else wanted to do.
That's what they assumed.
Yeah, and obviously, they were all off base, because, me personally speaking, I think I also have to agree that that's exactly where I expected the price to be, around the $1,000 mark. I actually thought it was going to be higher, to be even more honest with you.
How much higher did you?
I thought it was gonna be like 100, 1,200, like around that range.
Well, I think there's a model. I'm pretty sure if you go to the Steam website, they tell you the price points for it. I think if you want a model that I think has 2 controllers, I think it goes up to $1,499. I think they even tell you the price points. I think and along with, I think you get, I want to say what is, I mean, we're showing it to you as we're speaking.
So it's like,
around 1,400, right?
Yeah.
And what that gets you, 2 terabytes with a console, and was what, 1 controller or 2 controllers?
1 controller.
1 controller. All that for 1,400?
Yeah, 1,400. Yeah, 1,400.
I mean, this is before tax, so it's probably going to be a little higher. But
it comes with extra faceplates. But no, this is exactly what I thought the price was going to be.
I thought so too. Yeah.
I'm sorry to all the people who thought it was going to be cheaper, but you were not paying attention. I'm sorry, because like this kind of what they're selling you and what it can do compared to an actual like console that can only play games. This is a computer that can play games.
Yes,
that can be modified.
Correct.
It's essentially what you're essentially just buying a computer that's focused on playing games. It has obviously the Steam OS, which is Linux based. You can swap it out for another OS. You can even put Windows on it if you want. You could really tweak it. You could probably go in there and switch out parts. You can't really do that with a console.
It's not fully modular, but like you can make a couple. I think the only thing
you can make changes.
You can make certain changes. I think you can change RAM. I think that's the only thing you can really do is change RAM and change memory. Other than that, everything's still proprietary. Like I don't think it's changed the graphic card though.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
But you can change everything. But everything else is slightly modular and customizable. If you want to sit down and work at it. Hell, I think they even made like a companion cube model faceplate, which
companion cube.
To be honest, like if somebody
the Portal fans
make a 3D, they could probably give that out to you for free if someone were to customize that, 3D print it.
Yeah.
If that's honestly possible. Yeah, I thought, but yeah, looking at it, I thought, yeah, this is kind of a perfect price point in my opinion. Honestly, this is what I wanted. Because like you were against trying. One of the reasons why what I wanted to originally do for Mom was to build a computer, and you were totally against that. This is what I wanted to buy.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. Okay.
A simple computer that basically, yes, it plays games, but it still is able to do other, like I said, it's still be able to run other programs, other types of OS, and you can still customize it the way that you want. So, I mean, I really am not understanding the backlash on this too. I guess, yeah, like I think a lot of people didn't, miss, not everybody, but I think the people that were really hoping for this to be a console-focused system, I never saw it that way. Yeah, personally,
it's like it's a PC first and a game console second.
Yeah,
like that's what I always saw it as.
It's a bridge.
But it's supposed to bridge the gap between what console comfort and PC, like openness, that kind of thing. And regardless of that, even if you can afford all this, you might not even be able to get it on shipping day because you have to join a wait list. And I believe there is a lottery. In fact, I'm going to just I have to go on Steam, but I can't log in from there. But yeah, I'm almost certain that there is a lottery for the first.
So you won't even be able to get it day one?
Yeah, I don't think so, unless you get lucky. Unless you get lucky, I don't think you'll be able to.
Okay, well, that's a little bit disappointing if that's the case. So if they're doing this by limited demand, then I think that's an issue. If people are not be able to sit down and pick it up, because I think, again, like I said, I think the price point is exactly perfect. And if they were trying to say they were hoping that the first model, just the Steam alone, was originally supposed to be $850, then it means everything else was going to be a lot cheaper going down before that. So like the final one would have been what, $1,000, maybe.
Yeah, I think so. I think so as well. But again, I really don't know what else to say personally. I think the price is exactly where I thought it would be. Everyone else that's freaking out and saying that Valve is being greedy, I think they're completely off base, unfortunately. For that being said, I do think that the increasing of RAM prices did play a role in the final price. And
the entire rush of artificial intelligence is the reason why all of these prices got bumped up. And two, you also have to remember too, like, again, Xbox and PlayStation 5 both raised up their prices after and these are systems that have been out for 5 to 7 years at this point.
Yeah, the PlayStation increased their prices. I believe Xbox did a little bit. Even Steam increased the price of the Steam Deck to like $200 $200.
Nintendo Switch too increased their price point a little bit.
Yeah, they did as well. So it's unfortunate. I do hope that prices will go down at some point, because I know everybody's waiting for that AI bubble bursting, which I do think is going to happen, but I don't think it's going to cause.
As much as I want it to burst, and I think people are expecting, I don't think prices are even going to go down for all these systems. I think
not
immediately, but I don't think they're going to go down at any time soon.
Unfortunately. But again, I don't know what else to say other than this is what I expected. Now, the only thing that I am looking to is the Steam frame, because that is the one device that I am the most interested in. But the thing about the Steam frame is that it's also a device that actually also technically has a PC built inside it, so you can completely use it standalone without having to tether it to a computer like other VR headsets you have to do.
And this is not coming out at the same time as Steam Deck.
No, not at all.
So this is going to have its own separate launch.
Yeah. So, and I'm concerned about what price this is going to be, because I'm hoping that it was going to compete against like other VR headsets, like the the HTC is out of the picture. It's Quest that I'm thinking about, because Quest has the most consumer priced VR headset out there, but it's tethered to Facebook, and I don't want to use Facebook.
Use Meta.
Yeah, and obviously, so I'm hoping, and this is obviously the latest like VR consumer grade VR on the market. There's a lot of other VR headsets on the market, but they're not consumer grade. They're hyper expensive for other purposes. But so I'm kind of looking towards this and hoping that this is fairly priced. But I'm probably, it's probably not, because again, it's gonna have a PC inside of it, so it's not tethered to a computer, and it probably also gonna have like pretty high price as well. I'm expecting it to be around the 1,000 price as well. So yeah.
I mean, if it's going to be around 1,000, then again, I still think that's still a better price point. How much for Quest, though?
I guess, sorry, the Meta Quest 3 is like 300 to 500.
But again, that's, like you said, that doesn't there's no PC built into it.
Yeah, there's no PC built into it. And again, it's a couple of years old. So, yeah. But again, this
I think that's fair. Again, so what would be the high-end VR systems, if that were the case?
They're usually around 1,000, because I remember the Valve Index was also around 1,000. So I'm assuming this is also going to be around 1,000, or even a little bit more than that. Probably 1,500 to be on the safer side.
1,500?
Yeah, just like
on the bold side.
Yeah,
for something that wants to be consumer, that wants to be, again. Now, in terms of this, what do you think this is competing against? You said it's trying to because your argument is saying that it's trying to compete against Quest, right?
I mean, I'm hoping that, but my mind is saying it's probably not at this point. That's what I'm saying. It's like the Valve Index again was $1,000, and it still is, and right now it's out of stock because they kind of done with this now that they're focusing on the Steam frame. But it was sold for $1,000, and this
to start.
Just for the entire kit, yes, because you had to buy the base stations as well, and it comes with the controller and the Steam Index itself.
Okay.
The Steam frame doesn't have base stations. It's completely like base station free, so you don't have to play within a specific space like the Valve Index is. And again, the big difference is that this has a PC built inside of it, so
yes, you've said that be priced multiple times now. Yes,
it's going to be priced. So I'm assuming it's going to be priced as just like a PC.
That makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
So yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I hope that it's going to be a little bit less, but I'm not going to hold my breath on that. Regardless, what do you think about the news about the Valve? The Valve. I forget my name. It's all over the place.
Steam machine, man.
Yeah,
what do you think about the Steam machine?
Exactly. What do you think about the Steam machine? Are you okay with the price? Are you not okay with the price? Or are you just not interested? Let us know. And if you like what we do here, please rate, comment, and subscribe. I'm Mike with Isaac, and we are saying peace.